Now, under the climate resilient and marine zone project for the Gambia, funded by the European Union, the National Environment Agency has hosted another forum on the intercoastal zone management. During the forum, stakeholders discussed how the Gambia's coastal zone is and should be managed and protected for generations to come. Yahya Jammeh reports.
Zoning is a law that organizes how land may be used and establishes an orderly pattern of development across neighborhoods and cities by identifying what may be built on a piece of property. This is the forum in which the National Environment Agency, in their GCCA Plus project, gathered stakeholders to discuss and find means to protect the coastal marine zone across the country. Abubakar Kujabi, project coordinator for the GCCA Plus project, said the forum with all stakeholders can provide protection for the country's coastal zones.
We have our coastline being faced with a lot of threats, even though we cannot do much when it comes to the natural aspect of it. But what we have as a challenge is the anthropogenic things, of which one institution cannot address it. So the best approach to address it is by working together in an integrated approach. And this forum today is going to be a catalyst in trying to know exactly what each institution does in trying to address environmental issues with regards to the coastal and marine environment.
Meanwhile, the chief technical assistant of the project described the forum as a specific subject looking into zoning with officials and people involved.
This time the Coastal Forum will look specifically at zoning. And we have invited, hopefully, most of the key stakeholders that will present us their zoning schemes, whether it be forestry, fisheries, agriculture. Also, what coastal zones we may have overseen.
The Coastal Forum reviewed existing coastal zones established by different government agencies and broadened the stakeholders' understanding of these coastal zones to identify potential missing zones needed in the climate-resilient coastal and marine zone and discuss problems and issues related to it. The GCCA Plus project is aimed at consolidating the results and positive experiences of the previous project called Support to the Gambia for Integrated Coastal Zone Management and the Mainstreaming of Climate Change 2013-2016. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Yahya Jammeh.